Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube video, Infant, Toddlers and Caregivers. In our course, we have learned about attachments, social and emotional development, language development, physical environment, etc. Today, we're going to talk about observations, and the importance of observations. Why do we observe? As you can see, these pictures, there are different interactions. Observations involve intentional watching of children in a wide variety of circumstances that are representative of the child and typical behaviors and skills demonstrated over a period of time. Also reflects typical interactions that the caregiver has with the child. And of course, all this is in a natural environment. Observations relied on demonstrated performance during real activities, not actions that are contributed or unnatural. Observations can be used to understand behaviors, to evaluate children's development, and to evaluate learning process. As you can see, these pictures, they have a teacher with a small group of children in activity in which she has the time to take observations as well. Other times, the teacher might not be involved in the activities, but only the child, and still those are meaningful observations. Why observe? Understanding children behavior. Language is not yet mastered at young age. Young children may be unable to express themselves clearly. They speak through their actions and behaviors. Observing children daily is one of the most accurate ways of understanding children's behaviors on the spot recording, which means how do we understand attachments? How do we understand social skills? How do we understand physical environment? Physical environment, to me, it's always an extra teacher. The way we set the environment is how we provide the experiences for children. We also use observations to evaluate children's development. Observation is specific to a particular developmental domain. It can be physical, cognitive, social and emotional, language development. To make an initial assessment of development, to create goals and individual plans based on connect to curriculum. We also have been talking about curriculum. So observations are part of the curriculum. Curriculum is more like a roadmap that we need to follow. However, we use observations as a checking point. To report to specialists in health, speech, and mental health. For infant and young toddlers, observations is the primary means to interpret the meaning of their behavior. Observing children with disabilities in play has been identified as an effective way of assessing a child's skills and abilities. It's very important. With observations is how we can refer children to particular agencies, and they can have a support in speech or any other area of mental health. So why we observe? Evaluating learning process. Teachers need to acquire information about children. Teachers can observe a child's skills level through observations. That can be social development, motor skills, language, cognitive, etc. Holding a rattle, feeding, respond to others. Use observation to gather data. What is very important as we gather information is to have an accurate observation, a meaningful observation. And this is all I have for you today. Thank you.